it's Gina and Steven with Live Deeper 10X.
Today we're going to be talking about vaccinated Americans traveling from Spain to Ireland and the pieces of documentation you need just for that. So here we go. A little background first. Gina and I are traveling the world on the cheap. We've had several legs of our international journey so far, and today we're talking about the documentation that you need to move safely and efficiently from Spain to Ireland. There are three pieces of documentation that you will need: your passport, verification of your vaccination status, and three, the passenger locator form. Take it away, G.
All right. So the first is your passport. It's always important to bring your passport with you wherever you go, especially when you're traveling internationally. The second is your passenger locator form that you have to complete in Ireland. You can get that at travel.eplf.gov.ie. We're going to link this in our comments section down below, so that way you can actually have access to it. Everyone's going to require these now, so be prepared that no matter where you travel in the world, you will have to complete one of these forms before you travel. You find yourself at this website, and it does require that you have to provide valid proof of vaccination. Here in the EU, they require a EU COVID certificate, but ours is a CDC US COVID certificate. We weren't sure at the time whether or not they were going to accept that. We got to the airport and we were able to actually use our American COVID vaccine card to get on.
And it's totally acceptable everywhere. So from what we have learned as of late, it shouldn't be even something that worries you. I think they're still talking about how to digitize it and work it into the European system. But for now, you show that card that you've got and people don't even think twice about it.
Well, and I just learned that in France, there's somebody that actually took their COVID card that they received from the US to the French Health Advisory Ministry, and they were actually able to transition that into an EU COVID certificate.
So if you learn more about that process, please leave us a comment so that we can provide it to everyone else.
Right. We have a COVID vaccine card. We use that. We completed the passenger locator form, which does require that you have to provide either an email address or a phone number. Because we're traveling internationally and we're using SIM cards, we didn't want to use our phone number, so we used our email address. It does provide you with a code that you have to submit. Once you submit it, then it takes you to where you get your QR code. And so you bring that along with you, as well as all of your other documentation. And again, you can upload that into a central portal for access when you get to the gate. So visiting Ireland, it's a yes. Right now, August 2021, we were able to comfortably get through. I don't think we had any hiccups at all.
No, I think getting into Ireland was the least complicated so far. And if you're going to be traveling in the EU, we found this app. It's great. It's Reopen EU. It's up to the minute updates of all things logistical related to crossing borders in the EU in the times of COVID. Mm-hmm. So next leg of the journey is going to be Ireland to Scotland. So check back for the video on how to make that happen.
Mm-hmm. Thanks again, and don't forget to hit subscribe and ring that bell to learn more about our travels.
Documentation you need for that.
This one's a little tricky. This one was a little trickier.
Yeah, I was going to do the here we go. So that's the intro.
Yeah, we can still say we can do a little differently. This one's a little trickier.
But some people might watch this that never watched the other, so they'll say, "What do they mean? This one's trickier. Trickier than what? I've only tuned in for this particular video."
I want you to use this one's a little trickier.
Can you begin your?
Hi everyone, this is Gina and Steven with Live Deeper 10X. Hi everyone, this is Gina and Steven. We're with Live Deeper 10X. No, you don't want to do that way. I like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of fun.
All right.
All right.